It is one of the few fighting games where a character will punch another guy in the dick.
Yep.
You can do, if you pick Johnny Cage, he does a split where he punches you in the nuts.
Yep.
What other fighting game does that?
He does.
That for me sent it so overboard. I was like, wow, this guy just threw a dick punch in a fighting game. And I'd never seen that before. I thought it was hysterical. I thought it was amazing. And to throw like a cock punch at somebody, and it's just insane that game allowed it. So
any WWE game where you're playing as Edge. And NHL 05 is a garbage game with arguably the best soundtrack I've ever heard in my life. But NHL 06 just went to a whole other level that set the tone for what 07 would look like, which was garbage. Jesus Christ. Sorry, that was the vent cap from the ceiling keeps falling out. It scared the shit out of me. Well, because
right over there? The vent doesn't like your choice, Marcus.
No, the vent does this all the time. It needs to be fixed, but
the ninjas in the vent don't like your choice.
Fuck you, ninjas.
Clearly, those ninjas are not Canadian. When you play Skyrim, have you ever modded the thing and done any of those crazy mods that people are showing online where macho dragons or Thomas the Tank Engine?
Oh yeah, I saw those.
Was it mud crabs with monocles?
Yeah, nope. You were mentioning all the ones that I was thinking of. I did not do any of those ones, but there were a few cool ones that I did. One of my favorite ones is Sky Mall. Was one of my favorites. So,
Sky Mall? Tell me about that. What is Sky Mall?
So,
that magazine that you get on the back of your flight.
LOL. But
I think that's really what the name of it is.
I think so. I don't know. I've only ever been on a plane twice. But
okay.
Sky Mall, they modded this entrance inside the mountainside, which when you go in, it's like you're inside a shopping mall. They have all the different kinds of stalls, and right at the very end, there's a bank where you can actually deposit your money and gain interest.
That is hilarious. That is amazing. I love modders in Skyrim. They're over the top, man, in such a good way. That's great.
It really is. But now,
and I knew that early on when I saw Macho Dragons. I was like, somebody here is a winner. This is so nuts. Combining Macho Man Randy Savage with a dragon and just seeing what you come up with. Wow.
That and the Thomas the Tank Engine dragons. Those were pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
First off, while you were talking, I added The Long Dark to my wish list for Steam. But what I whistled at was I was looking at some of the reviews. And somebody here, Kai Dorothy, that's her name, because I see the picture. It's a real picture. And she has 12,700 hours in this game.
Wow. I would believe it, though.
She has almost 13,000 hours in this game. Let me do some math here real quick while you're talking.
What did the math convert to, Marcus?
Say again?
The number of hours.
Okay, yeah, so I rounded her up to about 13,000 hours, and that comes out to 541 days and roughly a year and a half. So she spent a year and a half real life time playing this game. I do have a few games though that I'm looking forward to in 2020, and the one game that that's coming out in a month exactly is Isle of Armor DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I can kind of relate. I mean, I got into and out of Pokemon very rapid. I picked it up when it was on Game Boy, original Game Boy. I think I had Blue. Is that one of the original
Red and
ones?
Blue, yeah.
Yeah, I had Blue and I played that. It was fun, but I just faded out and never really got back in. I think part of that was they introduced Generation 2, and I was just oh god, I already had to memorize all of those, now more.
Yeah, because Sword and Shield is Generation 8, by the way. And if we're just talking main series games, Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, Fire Red, Leaf Green,
this man go.
Platinum, Pearl, Diamond, and then you have Gen 5, which is Black and White 2. Then you have Gen 6, which
Hold
is...
on. Can we go back for a sec?
Yep.
Generation 5. Generation 5.
Yep.
Black and white. Black and white 2.
Yeah, Pokemon Black, Pokemon White, Black and White 1 and 2 as their sequels, yeah.
But I don't even know anything about those games, but just the fact, like, we got amazing names, and I'm like, okay, we just went to Diamond, we went to Emerald, Platinum, hey, we're, Black and White 2. What are you doing, people?
Oh, it goes a little further downhill, too, because in Generation 6, there's X and Y, which is literally just...
Oh,
But it's because of what the Pokemon look like. Again, you're at the point where there are Pokemon that are literally ice cream cones. Vanillish is just a fucking ice cream cone. Somebody was clearly hungry making that Pokemon. And then there's Oraz, which is Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, so it's the remakes of Gen 3. Then you have Gen 7, which is Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, as well as Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Okay, they must have hired the guy back from the originals, because the Sun, Moon, and they hired the same person back.
And then Sword and Shield for Generation 8, which means we're at 34 games.